Hello, everyone, and welcome to Yoga Therapy made possible by UCLA Health's Integrative Medicine Collaborative. My name is Julie, and I'm here to be your guide today as we practice what we can do to help mitigate stress. So let's start by coming into a seat. And add consciousness to the seat from the top down. We're going to put one finger on the and slightly tuck it back. Make sure the ear is right on top of the shoulder, shoulder on top of the hip. And we want the knees in alignment with the hip. Also, the knees are on top of the ankle. And the feet are about hip width distance apart. So here we are in a seated mountain pose. Let's take 5 deep inhales and exhales on your own, making sure you're inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils with the breath initiating in the abdomen. 5 breaths beginning now. And now equal parts inhale and exhale. Let's practice the 3-part breath today. Hands can stay on the thighs, or you can bring both hands to the abdomen. And we're going to make sure that we're breathing diaphragmatically here. With the inhale, the belly comes away from the spine, and with the exhale, the belly comes back. You can keep your hands on your thigh side of the body, or maybe bring one hand to the rib and one on the belly. And with your next inhale, belly comes away from the spine and rib expands. And with the exhale, just a gentle press into the rib to the center and belly comes back. 2 more like that. Inhale, belly, rib. Exhale, rib, belly. 1 more time like that. And now bring one hand to the heart, one hand on the belly, both hands on the belly, hands on the thighs, whatever works. You are listening and responding in kind. And here's the 3-part breath. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest falls, ribs come together, and belly pulls back. Continue on your own. This is the 3-part breath. It allows us to take in 7 times more oxygen than a normal breath. And again, notice you've chosen a rhythm and a pace. One last 3-part breath here. And now let's bring the hands to the thighs. Continue inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. Remember, it's the most important part of the practice. You could practice this seated, or you could come to standing. We'll practice cat and cow here. With your inhale, extend the chin, lift the tail, exhale, reverse it, chin comes toward the chest. Continue on your own. If you're standing, bring a bend to the knee. And again, choose a rhythm and pace that works for you. Attaching breath to movement. One more, just like this. As you return to the center, inhale and sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale, pinch the shoulders up. Exhale, quick release. Again, inhale, squeeze. And exhale, release. One more time, inhale. And exhale, release. Bring your awareness to the right hand, seated or standing. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale across, 2 more like that. And now the left side, inhale, reach it up and across, exhale, 2 more like that. Hands down by the side of the body. With your inhale, the right arm comes up. And with your exhale, switch it. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, left arm up. Continue on your own. Keep a bend in the elbow. One last time like this. And let the arms rest. Let's shake out the arms and the fingers. And extend the arms long. Light pressure of the fingers together, thumbs up toward the ceiling. Take an inhale here. And with your exhale, close it off. Inhale, peel it open. Exhale, close. Continue on your own. Keeping the hand on the body. Anytime we touch the body, we're much more likely to be in the moment. One more like this. And exhale. Same thing on the opposite side. Inhale here. And exhale, close. Try to keep the hips as still as you can. And the head and the neck may go along for the ride, or you might want to keep the head in the neutral position. Both options are correct. One more opening here. And exhale, release the hands side of the body. Seated or standing, we're going to make a rotation round and round the spine. Inhale forward and exhale back. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Inhale, left and forward. Exhale, right and back. One more in this direction. As you come back to neutral, take the top of the right foot and press it into the floor. And again, you can practice this seated or standing. And now let's move this foot right and left. So this is a part of the body that very rarely gets any release. Let's bring the foot back and go to the opposite side, left top of the left foot. And then start to move this foot left and right. And now let's return to neutral. We're going to practice a hip release here, grabbing onto the right hamstring. So you can practice this at a wall or on the chair or seated on the chair. We're bringing the right hip into flexion here, and the right knee comes up toward the right armpit. If you have good sense of balance, maybe holding on just to the hamstring. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, release it. And we'll go to the opposite side now. Left hamstring, left knee bends. Hand can be at a wall, at the chair, or maybe balance as you look straight ahead. Breathing. And on your exhale, release. Seated or standing, sun salutations. With your inhale, sweep and reach. Exhale, follow the breath down as you fold. Inhale, come halfway up, and exhale, fold. Sweep and reach. Close the pose, hands at the heart, and pause. Let's begin again. Inhale, sweep and reach. Follow the breath, fold. Inhale, halfway up, and exhale, fold. Sweep and reach, inhaling. Close the pose and pause. So here we are, increasing heat, increasing effort, burning off stress hormones. Reach, inhale. Swan dive down, exhale. Inhale, come halfway up, and exhale, fold. Sweep and reach. Close the pose, hands at the heart. Still consciously breathing. We'll practice 2 more half sun salutations. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And pause. Last one on your own. And feel the shift, the change that you've created in temperature and presence. Bring the hands down by the side of the body, look down at the right foot, and we're going to step it away. You want heel and arch alignment here. You can practice this in the chair or in the seat. We're going to extend the arms straight out, palms to the earth, light pressure of the fingers together. And if you're standing, you're going to bend that right knee right over the right foot. So this is a warrior 2 pose, posture of strength. With your inhale, if you're standing, straighten the knee and bring the arms together, up above, and exhale back to the warrior 2. Continue on your own with the gliding motion. One breath, one movement. One more like this as you return to the warrior 2. Let's bring the left hand to the left hip, right hand to the right thigh. Maybe bringing the right forearm to the right thigh, flipping the palm up as you breathe. If you're standing, that right knee is bent. Maybe lifting the left arm up or keeping it on the hip. So we're not dumping all of the energy here on that right thigh. You can always bring the right hand to the right thigh too, but you want to be able to like play the piano here. One last option is to extend the left arm, side angle pose. Make sure you're breathing. On your next inhale, we're going to reverse this. Straighten the knee if you're standing. Looking for length here. Left arm to left leg, right arm reaches up. Breathing. On your next exhale, let's return to the warrior 2 and hold the pose without holding the breath. Drop the hands, pivot the right foot. Let's bring the hands back together behind the body. So the hands can be resting on the low back with the fingers pointing down the earth, or the hands can be clasped back behind you, bringing the shoulder blades together. And with your inhale, we're just going to lean back, lift the chin. And with your exhale, return to neutral. 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Release the hands, bring them to the side of the body, look at the left foot and pivot. We want that heel and arch alignment again here. Let's extend the arms, and if you're standing, bend that left knee right over the left ankle. Virabhadrasana 2 or warrior 2. And with your next inhale, bring the arms together up above and exhale back to the warrior 2. So if you're standing, with the inhale, straightening the left knee, and with your exhale, bending the left knee over the left foot. Let's do a few more like this. Last one, come back into the warrior 2. Bring the right hand to the right hip, and the left hand comes to the left thigh. And again, we want to be able to, as if you're playing the piano here. Another option is to bend that left elbow and flip the left palm up toward the sky. Wherever you are breathing. So we're using the body here to help us stay in the moment. When we're in the moment, we tend to feel less stressed. Maybe lifting the right arm up or extending it long, side angle pose. Breathing. And with your next inhale, we're going to reverse it. If you're standing, straighten that left knee. Right hand comes to the right leg, lifting the left arm up. Holding the pose without holding the breath. And now let's return to the warrior two pose. Make sure the hands are no higher than the shoulder. Tongue releases from the roof of the mouth if you find it there. With your next exhale, release the hands, straighten that left knee if you're standing, and let's once again find the wide stance here. With your inhale, circle sweep, reach up. Exhale, swan dive. We're going to come into a flat back. Hands are resting on the thighs. Feet are facing forward, and you're breathing. You can stay here, which is good. Or the hands can come below the knee, which is also good. Nice release here for the hamstring. It's the big muscle on the back of the thigh. At any point, you can back off, bring the hands above the knees, or keep them there if they're there. Maybe bringing the hands to the feet. Again, backing off. If you feel any pain, any dizziness, you've exceeded your edge. If you're standing, bend in the knee, tuck the chin to the chest, and everyone rolling up one vertebra at a time and returning to the wide-legged mountain pose. In a heel and toe motion, let's return to seated or standing mountain pose. And let's flip the palms away. So back of the hands are toward the back, fingers are spread wide. We're going to bring the shoulder blades together. Here's another back bend, pushing the hips forward. And with your exhale, let's reverse it and let the hands slide down the thighs. Continue on your own. Inhale, open. And exhale, flex and fold. Choose a rhythm and a pace that works. One more, just like this. As you return to neutrality. If you're standing, come into a seat. Practicing the twist, either wide-legged is more friendly for the hip and the low back, maybe neutral, maybe right over left or right foot tucked behind the left calf. And with your inhale, lift the arms up. And with your exhale, twist toward the right and release the jaw, the tongue. Bring the chin toward the right shoulder. There is no change without agitation, and we have done a lot of agitation today, a lot of moving of energies, trying to release any sense of bracing, tensing, tightening, squeezing. And here we are practicing this twist in an effort of releasing, squeezing out that which no longer serves. That includes CO2 that we're giving to the plants with every exhale. That includes any negativity, anything you're carrying that doesn't belong to you, anything that no longer serves. Let's move the chin in an even plane toward the left shoulder. Still sitting up tall. And now bring the left ear toward the left shoulder and look up. Open the eyes if they're closed. We're going to hold this for about 3 deep inhales and exhales. Squeezing toward the center. With your next exhale, unwind and find the seated 5-pointed star. Open the toes and the fingers. Inhale. Exhale, curl the toes and the fingers. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Last one here. And release. And in a heel and toe motion, we're going to return for the twist on the left. Either wide, neutral, left over right. And with your inhale, lift the arms up. Here is the twist to the left. Make sure you're breathing. And again, bring the chin toward that left shoulder. And squeezing toward the center. Every inhale takes in the present moment of newness and freshness. And every exhale, as we plan and prepare to leave the winter behind. Move the chin in an even plane toward the right shoulder. And now tilt the head, right ear comes to right shoulder and look up. Every exhale, releasing metabolic waste. Every inhale, nourishing. On your next inhale, let's slowly unwind. And once again, find the 5-pointed star. Here's more squeezing and releasing. Open the toes and fingers wide. Exhale, squeeze toward the center. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, squeeze and release. Last one. And let go and return, coming into a comfortable seat. With your next inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor and the glute. And exhale, release. And rest. With your next inhale, squeeze the rib toward the center. And exhale, let them fan out. And pause. With your next inhale, squeeze the heart muscle and muscles surrounding it. And exhale, release them. And pause. With your next inhale, squeeze the shoulders up toward the ears. And exhale, let them go. With your next inhale, push the tongue, roof of the mouth, bring the chin to the chest, squeeze. Exhale, let go. With your next inhale, eyes, nose, lips toward the center. And exhale, release, making space. Take a deep inhale here and squeeze everything. Nose, toes, pelvic floor, and heart. And exhale, release. Release and rest. Release conscious breathing. Still feeling the effects of the practice. It might feel like energy or heat or tingle, wave, vibration. All of this happening inside of the body, maybe even emanating outside of it. In your mind's eye as best as you can, in the moment, on the moment. Poet Rilke said, I am the rest between two notes, practice being the rest. Let's practice one more breathing technique. It's 1 inhale through the nostrils and 3 exhales through the mouth. Inhale. And pause. Again, inhale and release. Last one on your own. And now releasing all effort. Traditional yoga teaches this is the most important moment of the practice. This moment of reintegration of different aspects of self. Continuing with the spring cleaning. Think about something that happened in the winter that you're ready to leave behind. So we've been using the breath, we've been lengthening the musculoskeletal system. Now we're using the power of the mind to leave behind something on this seat that you do not want to carry into the spring. Maybe something you saw, read, heard, said, experienced. First, acknowledging that that happens, that the body can sometimes be like a web that catches. And now releasing. It's what the breath is doing. Anything, just let it go. Making space for something new now, some new wish for the spring. Imagine it's a seed that has been there. And now you're just using your mind to water it, to help it rise up, a gift from you for this spring. And notice how you're feeling in your body when you're focused on positive thoughts after you've released it and lengthened it and moved it. Yogic principles teach that our true nature is one of truth and balance and beauty. Slowly bring the hands by the side of the body. And with your inhale, sweep them up, press the palms together, bring the thumb to the forehead for clarity of mind, and the thumbs to the mouth for thoughtfulness and truthfulness of speech, and the thumbs to the heart for consistency and kindness of action. Teacher in me honors, bows to respects teacher, wisdom in each one of you. Namaste.